Hey guys, Papa Pete back with another pickup video. It's been a little while, but I've gotten some great things through the mail. Not picking up too much locally here, but find a few things on Facebook, find a few things from different stores I've been buying from. NES Collection, Xbox Collection, and actually a great pickup for my Intellivision Collection. Can't wait to share with you guys. Stick around.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown up by the age of 50, you don't have to.
Before we start, I'd like to introduce everyone to IntellivisionCollector.com, your one-stop shop for all of your Intellivision collecting needs. From learning the basics and starting your collection to high-end and rare games and variants, Luke at Intellivision Collector has something for everyone who loves Intellivision. That's IntellivisionCollector.com. Alright, as always, I'm going to start today's pickup video with another craft beer. Pickaroons, you know that glass. Let's slide this one into the picture. And this is one I've had around for a little while. I'm not too worried about it going bad because of two reasons. One, I keep it in the total darkness, right at the verge of freezing in an old fridge from the 50s that I have in the basement, my beer fridge. And this right here is Plaid to the Bone Scotch Ale. Strong beer, it's about 8%, made with the finest ale, laden with Scotch. And it is from Pickaroons Brewhouse, Northampton Brewing Company, Pickaroons, Fredericton, New Brunswick. So can't wait to try this one out. I've had them before, but not in a long time. I think this is going to be a nice golden beer. Let's take a look. Oh yeah. Take a look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Nice head on it. Oh wow. You can taste the Scotch in that. Oh. Absolutely amazing beer. It's a real specialty. They don't have it out right now. Like I say, I've had this bottle for a while. But it comes and goes every once in a while. And if you ever get the opportunity to pick one up, it is Plaid to the Bone Scotch Ale by Pickaroons. I highly, highly recommend it. But you sure won't want to be drinking too many of them, I'll tell you that. Alright, so on with the pickups. Like I said before, they're all parcels. Here, I'll show you. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different parcels. Show a name on that one. But listen. In the meantime, while I open these up, let's listen to a little bit of RGC. I haven't listened to it in a long time, so I think today might take a little while to open these. Going to be really careful too. So let's listen to Platformer. Let her go, Yessie.
Never running left, always running right. You're pretty, baby.
Okay guys, got them all open, and I'm going to start off with some. I've talked about this before on Facebook. I'm part of a group called Retro Great Canadian Video Game Auctions or whatever it is. I think that's the exact name of it. You'll find it. It's RET space RO apostrophe S. So you search for that, you'll find it if you want. I think most of them will ship to the US as well. Once in a while I'll get a really good deal on there, or at least a game that I don't see very many places. And I've been buying some games from, I usually tend to stick to the same people, to be quite honest. Just because, you know, they got the type of things that I want or whatever. And one guy that I picked up from is a guy named Al Gore. Not the Al Gore, G-O-U-R, not G-O-R-E. But anyway, Al is always giving me good games, and the first one that I got from him this time is for my NES collection. It's a copy of Magic Darts. I paid $5 or something like this, plus shipping for it. I don't hang around. You can actually save things up and have them all shipped at once, so if you win a half dozen auctions, instead of paying $5 for each one, you can pay like 15 to 20 for the whole lot. But just for a single cart like this, every once in a while, I just get them to ship it. I'll pay the extra $5 for the shipping. I played this game before. I really do like darts. I love playing darts in real life. So games themselves, I really enjoy those as well. So pretty positively rated game. Really happy to add it. Magic Darts. Now the next game I got from him is one that I can remember renting back in the 80s, late 80s, early 90s. And it's a difficult strategy game. Not really that great for a rental, I wouldn't say, but it's certainly good to add to your collection. And that is Nabunaga's Ambition. Nabunaga's Ambition. I don't know. I do remember playing it. Like I say, it's a strategy type game set in medieval China or something like that, or the Middle East or whatever. I don't remember it well enough to really explain it too much, but I do know that I've not seen it around very much, and I'm really happy to add it. I'm up in the high 200s now, getting up into the high 200s for my NES collection, so games like that are really great to add to the collection. They're not around everywhere. You don't see these aren't the typical games you're going to see at a yard sale. Would you see it once in a while? Well, maybe. But in this case, I got it from Al. I knew I was going to get a good game, so here it is. The next thing I got is from my sponsor, Luke at IntellivisionCollector.com. And we had talked about this long before we ever talked about anything to do with the sponsorship for his business. Before he was actually setting up his business, we talked about this. He had set it aside for me, and he sent it out to me here not too long ago. Really happy to have it for my Intellivision collection, and this is something. Throw the box to the side. There it is. It is. Make sure nothing else in there. The red box copy from the Action Network of Space Armada. And I'm going to tell you this right now. I've seen the blue box copy, the Space Network version, everywhere. Rarely, if ever, do I ever see this red box copy, the Action Network copy, but it's not considered extremely rare. That being said, there's a lot of games which are considered rare that I see around a lot more often than this. So he said he had one, so I said, well, put it aside for me because I definitely want it. Other than the color of the box, everything's identical. It still had the red label, even the Space Action. The Space the Space Network version also had a red label in it, if I remember correctly, and there were no differences. There were the only other one to do this was Space Battle. Space Battle also had a red box version before it had the blue box version, before they created the Space Network. But there were rumors that the red box version was considered to be a little bit too easy, so they made it a little bit faster in the blue box version. That's not what I've heard about this. So I'm really happy to add this variant to my collection, because it's more than just a typo variant. It's actually a very significant variant with the changing networks. Anyway, thanks a lot, Luke. IntellivisionCollector.com. Check it out. You need anything for your television system, that's where you go. If you can't find it on the site, get a hold of it. Okay, my next pickup is for my Xbox collection. And this was from a flash sale that I also saw on Retro video game auction site. Now, once in a while, some of the moderators from the site, instead of having auctions for the day, they'll just have a big pile of things that they want to sell, and they'll put it online, and they'll put prices on it, and you just buy it. First one who says, I'll take it, buys it. And this is what I had. It's from Samantha McKay, so this one came out. These games came the whole way from Victoria, British Columbia, which is the exact opposite side of the country for me. I had a neat idea when I bought these from her. I thought, I don't know if I bought any games from BC before, but wouldn't it be kind of neat to keep track and remember of all the different provinces and states where you got your games. And if you could have a collection where you had a game, any sort of game or cartridge from every state and every province. I think I'm going to try to keep track of that. I'm going to check into it. It's a good thing to look at. So if you think about your collection, you like buying things online, maybe it's kind of neat to look at that. I don't know. I've always liked geography like that, so it's something I'm going to do from now on. So I'm going to take some time. I know I've got some from Saskatchewan, Alberta, all kinds of places. I got a great big box in the way from Newfoundland. I can't wait to share with you a little sneak peek on that. A great big box. I'm really happy with it. Jeremy Hill, you know who you are. Got it on the Facebook website again. Talked to him for a while. Worked out a great deal. Really happy it's coming. But in the meantime, here are the games I got from Sam McKay, Retro Video Game Auction Site. And the first one is Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. And it's in pretty good shape. It is complete. And I also think, and I'm going to have to go back and double check, but I don't think this is the game that I bought, actually. I thought the game that I bought was a Lord of the Rings, the Return of the King. I don't even know if I already have Tony Hawk's. It'll be right over there. I don't think I do have it. So maybe this is the one I bought. Maybe I'm just confused. I'll have to go back and take a look. Take it off, Quill. See you later. You looked awfully comfortable sitting there. You sure you don't want to stick around? Quill. Anyway, Tony Hawk's American Wasteland. Great shape. Very glad to have it. But this is the important one. And let's take a look. This is a game I've been looking for quite a while. Like I say, I'm always looking to get the top value games first in my collection. And in this case, I got a great copy of Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Let's take a look inside. She said it was complete. Oh, that manual looks nice. The disc looks really good. The case is in great shape. I mean, it's a Harry Potter game, but this is a $50, $60 American game. And I got a good deal on it. She gave me a good deal with the combo, you know, like $50 for the two or something like that. So I was really happy to finally add this one to my collection. There aren't too many games above $40 that I still need in the Xbox collection. There's lots of games that I need, 300 or 400. But most of them should be very reasonable for me to get. A lot of the heavy hitters, as I see them, I've been able to pick them up. So really happy to pick this one up. Thank you, Sam. I really appreciate it. I will be watching your auctions from now on. I'll be watching your flash sales too, because I'm really happy with this sale. Right on. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Philosopher's Stone, really, but we'll let it go this time. Alright, so this is my big pickup of the day. Even though it's the smallest box of the day. I woke up one morning and flipped on Facebook, and I was scrolling through, and I was scrolling through Facebook just looking, not for games or anything, and I come across this advertisement for a place. I'll just say it's a place. I wasn't going to say the name of it, because they sort of screwed up anyway. But I went in and I got looking at the Intellivision games, because that's just where I go when it starts off. I look to see if there's any good deals to be had. And I got flipping through, all card only. They're all $1.95. I got Armor Battle, Astro Smash, Tron Deadly Disc, Space Armada, Space Battle, Triple Challenge. You see that? Triple Challenge, $1.95. I thought, that can't be right. And I refreshed and it came back up $1.95. Well, I was about 30 seconds from that point where I ordered this thing, because I thought somebody's made a bad mistake. And then I thought, okay, it's going to be a week and a half getting here. I'm almost going to guarantee that it's going to be triple action, because I paid $10 shipping, so I did have tracking on the shipping, so that's good. But I was sure it was going to be triple action when it got here, and it wasn't. I opened it up and I checked it out. It was Triple Challenge for $2, and I tested it, and it works great. So I'm really happy. Yes, I try to collect the games in box, but how do you turn away a game like this if I Triple Challenge for $2? I was telling Luke about it. He says that might just be the find of the century right there. So I feel kind of bad because they listed it wrong or didn't realize what they had. But then again, maybe they didn't. Maybe they just saw this stuff. They don't want to deal with these older games. So there was a store that deals mostly in newer games, and they just wanted to get rid of it. Well, I'm more than happy that they got rid of it. Very happy to have that. Am I going to play it a whole lot? No, I've got chess, I've got backgammon, I've got checkers. I don't imagine I'll play checkers very much except for to do my 125 episode on it. But, man, so hard to get this. I'll be happy with a repro box if that's what it comes down to. If I get some overlays, I don't even think there were overlays for it. There may have been. I got to double check that. I doubt there were. But anyway, very happy to have this. What a steal. My best pickup of the spring. Triple Challenge. Right into that Intellivision Collection. Well, guys, that's it for today's episode. What great pickups. I got a classic variant, Space Armada for the Intellivision, a couple of great NES titles, super Xbox editions. I mean, Harry Potter, I love that game. I mean, I love it because it's a very collectible. It's the most collectible Harry Potter game. It's one of the few top-notch games, top value games that I didn't have. And last but not least, of course, Triple Challenge. Doesn't get any better than that, does it? Anyway, guys, thanks a lot for spending a little bit of time with me today. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you next time when I get some more pickups. Can't wait. Take care.
Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. Papa Pete, the old ass gamer. If you haven't grown.
What is going on, guys? I'm CMRetro Gaming, and you are watching Papa Pete, the old guy gamer.
What the hell?